my god. Okay, hello everybody. Okay. I just got off of it's like a work. It's not even a work. Like I haven't even started work. Like this is like the process of getting work. So I was getting my I-9, is that what's called? I-9 thing done. And I had to meet with someone from like the representative or whatever the fuck. And like I was supposed to meet her at 9, and then she set the thingamabobber for 9:15. So I assumed it was 9:15. So I was just on my fucking phone, scrolling around, dicking around, just looking at not TikToks, reels, because I'm that bitch. Okay, I'm looking at reels now, and okay, let me take off my glasses. They're like slipping off of my face because it's so fucking oily. Anyways, I was looking at reels and I was like fucking dicking around, and then it was like what 9:07 because it said 9:15. So I was like, okay, we're gonna meet at 9:15, whatever the fuck, right? And then so I was just scrolling, and then I just was like, oh, maybe she wanted to do it earlier. So I opened up my MacBook. She emailed me. She was like, where are you? She had been in that bitch for 7 minutes, and I felt so fucking bad. So I was like, I joined the call. Bro, I clicked on the Zoom thing, right? I was like, okay, let me just fucking blah, 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 this and that, right? And then I clicked on the Zoom, join the meeting, and then the fucking app decides to install an update. I was like, bro, are you fucking serious? Not fucking not. Like, it decides to update during the most inconvenient fucking time. Like, you cannot update on your own fucking time. Like, you have to update on my time. Like, are you fucking stupid? Anyways, I got that shit, whatever the fuck. And then I hop into the call. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was like, as I was like waiting for her, because like I think she left the call as soon as I joined the call. So I emailed her back like right away. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought it started at like 9:15. I'm so sorry. Blah blah this and that. And then she joined the call, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I explained it to her, and she's super nice. She was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I get that, and blah blah blah. And then I just like show her my passport, and like get all these things verified. And then she had to do like things like online, and it's taken a while, so we were just doing some mindless chatter, and I suck at mindless chatter because she was like, oh, how's your break? I'm like, I was just hanging out with friends and just lounging. and then she was like, and then we like cut each other off like a lot too. We were like, oop. But yeah, she was like, she was like, oh, I was like, oh, how's your Christmas? During like this like long break of silence, I was like, oh, how's your Christmas? She's like, oh, I watched the Hunger Games with my family. And I was like, oh shit, that's pretty sick. I heard this is a good movie, despite never watching any of the Hunger Game movies and never really caring about the franchise itself. I was like, oh shit, like I was gonna go see it. No, the fuck I'm not. I don't give a fuck about the Hunger Games. Why the fuck did I say that? And then I don't know why, but I brought up Wonka. I was like, oh, I heard Wonka's pretty good. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's pretty good. Like, what the fuck? I haven't even watched it, and I'm recommending it to her. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, but then we sat in silence for another, like, minute, and it was, like, deafening, too. And I was like, oh, my God. I was like, okay, guys. Okay, we gotta... But yeah, we got everything sorted out. She like filled me in on like the orientation thing, and so I got a job, y'all. I'm not a bum anymore. Congrats. Can I get a I don't know what you guys want. Like comment like, I don't know, just comment anything you fucking want, right? Like congratulate me, fucking dunk on me, tell me that I'm a fucking loser. I don't give a fuck, right? But anyways, yeah, I got a job. I'm working as a graphic designer for school, and yeah, I'm really excited to start the job actually, because it's my first time doing something professionally. Yeah, it's professional. I would say it's professional. I'm working part-time, but I'm doing some work for my school. I'm really excited about it. I've been actually doing some work for a partner of the school, and I'm like creating a logo for them, and that's been a lot of fun. And it's been like, I think it's more fun when I get to like apply my skills outside of like school, because it's like, I like school. Well, I don't like school, but like I like doing the assignments, and I like, designing stuff, but like it really doesn't go anywhere, right? You design something, it's like it's fictional, but like once you design something for somebody, it's like, oh my god, like you're actually gonna use my design. Like, okay, okay, like you can, what if I'm not as good as you want me to be? Like like you can literally find like a designer on Fiverr that would do something better, but whatever. I guess I can do it for you. I guess I can do it for you if you really want me to. But anyways, yeah, I've been working on that. So we've been emailing back and forth and doing all that. And yeah, I was expecting my break to be like, okay, I don't know if I informed you guys, but I'm on winter break right now, and I'm doing winter break stuff. And I don't know, like I was thinking that I would have more time to do like my hobbies during winter break, but like I have been so fucking tired these last couple of days. Like I don't know what it was, like especially this week. I think like I slept like 14 hours each day. Like I would wake up at like like 9 at night, 9 p.m., right? And then I would go to bed at like fucking 12 in the afternoon. So I only spent like 9 hours up, but I was so tired after that. I was like, bro, like I need to go to sleep like now. Like now I need to go to sleep like expeditiously. I need to go to sleep. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I think I'm okay now. I don't know. I think what it was I'm the type of person, well, I think a lot of people are like this, especially if you're an introvert, but like as an introvert, if you hang around a lot of people for a lot of time, you get like burnt out. Like you become like suicidal. Let me explain myself. Okay, because this is not like a diss to my friends, because I truly do love my friends, but like as someone who, I don't know if I'm considered like an introvert. I mean, I like my time alone, but I also like being around people. I know I don't, but I don't know. Like I like the thought of being around people. I don't despise it, but like okay, I don't know how to explain it, but I do like being around people just in my own time. So I feel like that is kind of introverted in a way, but I don't know if I'm introverted. I don't know. You guys want to tell me, do I feel introverted? Do I give off like those introverted like energy? I don't know, but yeah, like for me as an introvert, I guess I'll just call myself introvert. I don't know what else, but like as someone who like easily burns out when it comes to like just a lot of mental stimulation, yeah, yeah, I've been hanging out with my friends like a lot, and that's not something to complain about because I haven't seen them in a while. So I was like, yeah, I don't even know what I did because we did so much shit. But like, I went to go see like Christmas lights with them, but it's not even snowing in Minnesota, so it was a waste of fucking money. But like, the lights were still pretty. And then we ended up like we always end up going to the fucking casino. Okay, and here's the reason why. Okay, I fucking hate gambling. Okay, I fucking hate the idea of gambling. I hate everything about it. Like, it makes me sad every time I go in there. I remember my first time going in there with my cousins. The dude checked my ID and stuff like that, and I went in. And then I love the lights. Okay, I love how like stimulating it is, and like how like bright and like energetic it is. But like once you like get over that like excitement of being in a casino and being somewhere that's like very like, you know, like bright and energy and like all these noises and bling bling or whatever the fuck, right? You like get over that, and then you get to the point where you're like seeing all of these old people. It's usually old people at my casino. I don't know if it's the same for all of you guys, but it's usually old people or like very like tired looking people at the slot machines, just like pressing these buttons. And it's so depressing when they like start slapping the fucking screen and stuff. Like, I know some of it's touchscreen, but like it's just so depressing to see them like so desperate for money that they're like willing to like try these like techniques in order to like increase their luck. And I don't know, like every time I go in there, I just get so fucking sad. And I remember my first time ever spending money in there, I put in, I think, $1, lost that dollar, never played again. I was so fucking mad that I lost that dollar that I did not want to play again. Like, I was like, how the fuck are you gonna take my dollar and not give me anything back in return? At least when I go to like McDonald's, oh well, you can buy anything at McDonald's for like $1 anymore nowadays. But at least when I go to McDonald's, I can like put the money in and get something out of it. But like when I go to a casino, I put money in, and most of the time I don't get shit back. And matter of fact, it's spitting on me. And it's calling me a fucking dirty whore, a fucking idiot for even wanting to spend money there. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, I thought you wanted me to put, okay, whatever. It's like degrading me, okay? I'm putting in money and it's degrading me, calling me a dirty fucking whore, calling me all these fucking names. And like, I don't even want that. Like, I don't even want that. I'm here for fun. But instead, I'm getting sad because I'm losing my money and I'm watching other people lose their money. I'm watching these old fucking people who are probably using their fucking retirement money trying to, you know, I don't know what they're there for, okay? I don't talk to these people because I feel too sad. And when I mean sad, I feel sad. Like, I go in there and I'm like, I don't want to be here. Like, I feel like guilty for even being in here. I'm not doing anything wrong, okay? Because I'm just in there for the vibes. But like, I just feel bad for them, okay? Like, I'm an empath, you guys. I'm an empath. Anyways, I don't give a fuck about that. Anyways. But yeah, I go to the casino because my friends like to gamble because they have not disposable, okay? They have shit to pay for, but I don't know. I guess they win big at some point, and that like gets them hooked on the feeling. And I don't know. I feel like if I ever won like something big, I'd be like, okay, that's all of my luck. That's all of my luck, and I cannot win anything back because that's just how I am as a person. I'm like, okay, I've got something big out of this, and there's no way I'm getting anything back in return. And that's how I am, okay? But for other people, they get that hit of dopamine, and they're like, oh fuck, I gotta go again. It's like, oh my god, like, I think you gotta give your luck a break because it's like, I get the idea in like gambling where it's like, oh, like it's like a hot streak, you gotta keep that luck going, but like at the same time it's like there's no way you're gonna have a lucky streak after like winning big like that, okay? Because the biggest I think I saw my friends win was like maybe like double what they put in, but they put in like $100 and got like 200 out of it. Like really, and then I'm like, okay, bro, you doubled, you already not doubled, you made more than what you put in, okay? Now take out because that's how you make a profit, right? But instead they're like, no, bro, like let's keep on going, and then they end up wasting that $200 that they won, and I'm like, I'm getting mad for you. Why are you not mad right now? Why are you not mad right now for your money, bro? You worked for that. How many hours of work did you put into those $100? 6 hours? Oh wait, I can't do math. Is that 6 hours? 7 hours? I don't know. But I'm just like, girl, I feel that for you. And I want better for you, but why don't you want better for yourself? Tell me that. And like, I don't know. I like, I don't know. Like, and I know one of my friends, well, he won't admit it, but I know something, and he's like a lot in debt. Like, he's a lot in debt to the casino. He like put in like, he's not in debt, but like he put a lot into the casino, and he has not like, what is it, broke even in the casino, and like, I just don't want to. I think the thing is, like, when I go with my friends, I feel like an enabler because I'm like, oh, because okay, here's the reason why I go to the casino, because they have really good fucking cake. They have really good fucking cake, and they're open at 4 a.m, and that's when me and my friends are craving something sweet. So me and my friend, 2 of my gal pals, well, there's technically 3, but one of them is more, how should we say, like, manly. So I kind of forget that like that person is also a girl, but like they just say that they're, you know, like who they are, right? You ever like have that person in your life where it's like, I'm no girl, I'm no guy, I'm just me, I'm just doing me. That's who that person is. So I sometimes forget that person is female. Anyways, but yeah, so we go to the casino at 4 a.m, and we're just fucking eating cake, chatting, gossiping, talking shit, doing all that, right? Because there's like because like in our casino, it's fairly big. There's like a little food court, and there's like this place, and then we sit down and we whatever, right? And then we just like talk shit. And then my friend who's addicted to gambling, she's like, oh my god, like I have to go to slots right now, like slots right now, like I'm not leaving until we go to the slots. And we're like, no, bro, like we came here for cake, we got the cake, we're leaving. And they're like, and she's like, no, I want to fucking go to the slots, like let me go to the slots. And we're fucking walking out, and she fucking put money in the slot, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck, we're trying to fucking leave, it's 4 a.m, I want to go home, I want to get to my bed, and I want to take a shit, like let me get the fuck out of here. But no, we have to sit here for another, oh my god, she kept us hostage for until 7 in the fucking morning. Not 7, but like 6. I think we went in there at like this time around, because like this has been like a regular occurrence for us where we go and get cake because we're always craving something sweet at like 4 a.m. So this has been like, I think we've done this like 3 times by now. But anyways, so we did that, right? And then so I think this time around, I think it was like maybe like 2 or 3 in the morning that we went, which is fairly early, but we ended up staying there until like 6 in the morning. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? We stayed here for 3 hours and you lost most of your money? Like, are you fucking stupid? Like, no. I like, it was devastated watching her win that money. Like, she put in 100 and got 300 back this time around, right? And she lost all of it. Dude, that shit broke my heart, for real. I just couldn't fathom it. Oh my god. And I'm just, oh my god. I think that like, I don't know what I think. That is just what it is, right? And that's why I go to the casino. And that's why I fucking hate the casino. I just don't like it in there. I don't know why I went on that tangent and went for too fucking long. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I get like super like not anxious. I get like super overwhelmed when I hang out with people like too much. Like even, like I don't know. Like when it came to school, I think I was okay with it because I don't know. I feel like I did get like fairly like overwhelmed. I got like super burnt out at certain times, but like I was able to recover on the weekends in a way, because on the weekends I was like, oh man, I get to spend time at home alone, but I still get to do design work, which I really like. I like to crochet and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of swag, that's kind of cool. But then nowadays it's like I'm hanging out with my friends like 24/7, and now I'm texting them a lot more, because back then I really didn't text anybody. I like didn't text anybody, I didn't call anybody, I didn't leave the house, and that was because I needed to mentally reset from like just all of this like hanging out, okay, all of this people interactions and whatnot. So I was like, no, like I can't text you guys. Every time someone texts me, I'm like, I'll get back to you in 2 to 3 business days, but right now it's me time. It's me time for the rest of the week, okay? But nowadays I'm like, I'm still not as active as I should be, like in the group chats and stuff, but I don't know, like it's like I'm seeing it. Like I don't need to say anything. Like they already said what I need to say, but like it's sometimes good to like just hop in there and be like, LOL, and that's all I gotta say. Okay, but yeah, I have been a lot more involved in people's lives, and oh my god, I'm not gonna say it's draining, but it is a lot. Like I'm always thinking about like other people, and like cause like my friends tell me about the dramas going on in their lives, right? And like obviously I'm their friend, so I worry about the shit that's going on in their lives. So like sometimes I'm in bed instead of thinking of myself, because I usually think about myself because I'm narcissistic like that. But nowadays I lay in my bed and I'm like, wow, I wonder if that person is okay right now. Like I know they're like okay, but like I wonder if they're okay, you know? So I'm in bed like just thinking about that. I think that's like a symptom of like my anxiety, because well, it's not diagnosed. Okay, it was diagnosed back in the day, but it isn't now. But like, I think this is something about like my overthinking a little bit. Because usually I overthink about school, but now that I don't have school, it's not really like there's like this like missing space in my head where I'm like, oh man, like I need to think about something, and then so I'm gonna think about my friends, and I'm like, holy shit, and then so I'm like thinking about my friends and like the drama is going on in their lives, and I'm just thinking about all that. Like it doesn't pertain to me, because this stuff does not pertain to me. But like I'm just so anxious in my bed. So I'm like, should I text them? Should I text them? Like what do I even say? Like keep your head up, King, or what the fuck do I even say? Like I'm just so like I'm nervous for them. Okay, I think I'm like worrying for them. Like I'm in bed. I'm like, oh man, I hope they don't do anything stupid. I hope they're not wasting their money right now. Oh man, I hope they're staying safe and shit like that. I'm like, bro, like I need to be worrying about myself right now, but like there's like my life is like going pretty well right now. So I think that's why I'm not like too overwhelmed, because right now I have a job. And that's never happened to me before, except for back in the day. And I'm working for a client, which is something I've been always interested in, and I've just been doing pretty good. And so I think that's probably one of the main reasons why I haven't been thinking about myself, because I have been doing so good. But then, you know, when I like meet my friends and they're not doing so well, like in every aspect, I'm like, oh my god, like I don't know how to help you. Like I want to help you, I really do, but I just don't know how. I don't think I have the power. Like I wish I was like the president so I can give you as much money as you wanted, even though that's kind of illegal. Yeah, I can't do that though, like legally. And so yeah, I've just been I think that one of the main reasons why I like shut myself inside the house is because once I get like overstimulated with people, I just become like so burnt out to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to see anybody for the rest of the year. Okay, even though it's like December like 29th right now, I don't want to see anybody for the rest of the year. Okay, like I don't want to see no faces, no bodies. I don't even want to smell you. Okay, I don't even want to like hear a text from you right now. I just need to be me. Okay, I just need to do me for this moment. But no, I mean, I think it's just something I have to like become more acquainted with, because yeah. I think that for the longest time I just didn't have this type of like activity in my life, because I don't know, like for a lot of my life I just really didn't care about having a social life. Like I did care, but I didn't care, you know, like I cared enough to like keep like some friends during my like school years, but like I didn't care enough to like go out every single night or shit like that, you know. But nowadays I'm like going out every single day, and I'm always hanging out with somebody, or I'm always texting somebody, which, okay, like I said, not complaining, but it is a fact. I am on the phone, okay? And it has just been a lot, because like I said, if you're not used to constantly like having somebody to check up on you, or like constantly having someone like to talk to every single day, because I feel like okay, here's like an analogy for it, okay? Imagine if you were single for like majority of your life, and you suddenly got in a relationship. This out of nowhere you got into a relationship, and you constantly have to like check up on this person, and constantly have to like always like, you know, like meet up with them and stuff like that. Like that's just how I feel, right? It's just like it's like now I stop worrying about myself and have to start worrying about other people, and it's like, oh my god, this is a lot. Like I don't have a lot of mental space up here for like anything more than me, but right now there's a lot more than me up in here. Okay, there's a lot canoodling up in here, and I don't like that. I don't think I like that. I don't know. I mean, I do like it. What? I don't know how to describe it. Like it's not something I'm like used to. I think it's something that I have to get a little bit more accustomed to, because right now I'm like not too good with it. So yeah, I think that's the main reason why I've been like sleeping for like 14 hours, because I just need to reset my body. I just need to reset my body from all of this activity. It's not even like we do anything like strenuous. We did like bowling, which isn't even that crazy. And then we just, yeah, Christmas lights, and then we just like sit in their house and talk shit. And that's all we do. Like, that's not even like draining shit, but I think it's just the act of being around people, and just the act of like always like your mind always like going 24/7 and being considerate of others, and just, you know, being always like up. Because I feel like in my friend group I'm kind of the person that's like always kind of up and just always like dicking around. And that's like, that's not who I am. That's who I am, you know, but like that's not who I am always. Like sometimes I'm just like staring at the wall and just waiting for the paint to dry. And sometimes I'm just like spacing out in the car and just thinking about how much I want to rip my balls off. And sometimes I'm just like, I just don't want to think about anything, you know? And I'm not even gonna lie, like sometimes when I'm hanging out with my friends and it's like to the point where I'm like hanging out with them so much, I'm like, I just want to kill myself right now. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but like for me, sometimes when I'm hanging out with the homies, I just don't want to be there. Like I want to be there, like I like in my heart, okay, I want to be there for them. I want to be there with them because I know this is good for me, okay? I know this is good for me to hang out with people outside of my brain, okay? But there's something in my ball sack, I don't know what it is, it's something in my ball sack that tells me that you should just kill yourself. And I'm just like, right now when we're supposed to be having family time, hanging out with your friends, doing all this, but like sometimes, okay, this is like oversharing, but sometimes I'm like just hanging out with my friends, I'm having a good old dandy time, like I'm having the time of my life, right? And then suddenly just something hits me, and I'm like, god damn, I wish I was not alive right now. I wish I could just like jump off a building. I wish I could just go home right now and blow my fucking brains out. But I love the time that I'm spending with my friends. I love it, okay? I love my friends, I love my life, but there's just something about this moment right now where I just want to jump off a building and just like do the splits mid-air and just crush my coochie as I fucking fall down. Like I don't know what it is, okay? I can't explain it to you guys. I wish I could. But there's just some moments where I'm just hanging out with somebody and I'm just like, I don't want to be here. Like I literally don't want to be here, but I do want to be here. Like within my heart, I want to be here, but like there's something within me that's outside of my heart, my bloodstreams, my nerves, something, okay, that's like, I don't want to be here. I want to kill myself. I want to go home. I want to like off myself right now. And I don't know what the fuck it is, okay? I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. And like, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, I'm a little unnerved, okay? I get a little unnerved. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you love your friends, you love your life, you love everything about this world. Like, you were waking up skipping today. Like, why the fuck do you want to kill yourself? And then it's just like, it goes away after a couple of minutes. But like, I don't know why it like hits me. And then it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why'd you say that? And then it goes back to normal where I'm like, oh my god, let's watch Jersey Shore. Oh my god, let's go to casino. Like, oh my god, let's go. Like, I don't know what that is. Have you guys ever had that where you're just like, oh my god, I want to kill myself right now? I have that sometimes. Like when I'm driving home, and I'm like not thinking about anything like too serious. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm thinking about like assignment that I'm doing, or like I'm thinking about like, oh, what food I'm gonna make tonight, and then it just pops into my mind. It's like, oh, you should just kill yourself. The fuck? And I'm always like, it's never that serious. I have never made plans. I have never done, I'm safe, okay? I'm very, very much safe. I have never, ever, like, pre-planned anything. I've never set up any, like, suicidal tendencies. I never have, like, attempted, okay? So I'm, like, I'm okay in that front. But there's just some times where I think it's called intrusive thoughts, okay? I think it's called, like, intrusive thoughts or something. But, like, it happens, like, more than I care to admit. Okay, more than I care to admit, but it's not serious, okay? It's never serious. There are times where I'm just sitting in my car and I'm just like, man, what if I just ripped off my toenail right now? Like when I'm just driving my car and my toenail is just like irritating me, I'm just like, my god, what if I just stop my car in this middle of this fucking traffic and just rip my toenails off? Like, what if I just like rip my toenail off right now and just chucked into the car right beside me? What would I do? What would happen? Okay, but I never do it because I'm smart like that. Okay, I'm smart like that. I'm sane like that. I'm like super stable. Okay, I'm a super stable person to the point where I'm like, I shouldn't do that because I know I shouldn't do that. Like my id is like, bro, like you are smart, you are capable, you are sane, you are the most mentally stable person in this fucking room, okay? And therefore you shouldn't do that. And I'm just like, wow, you are so right. You are so freaking right. Like I am not gonna do that. Like you're so right. But then there are other days, okay? There are other days where my id just decides to be an asshole and just kind of skedaddles. And then it just hits me, and I'm just like, what if I just like put my hand into this mixer right now? Like, what if, like, whenever I'm making cookies, right? What if I just like punch my hand into this mixer while it's going at 10 speed? Like, what if I just did that? Like, what would happen in that moment? Or whenever I'm like in bed, I'm like, what if I just like ripped off my not pinky? What if I just ripped off my fucking finger right here, right now? Like, what would that do to me? Like, what did that do? And then sometimes when I'm like just like in the shower, I'm just like, what if I just like cut off my arm? Like, would I need my arm? Like, could I reattach it? Like, what would happen? I'm just like, okay, like, what if I just, like, shaved off, like, my outer skin and just kind of, like, felt up my muscles? Like, what would happen there, okay? What if I just bled out one day, okay? Those are just things that happen in my head. Like, sometimes when I'm, like, outside, I'm like, what if I just did a backflip right here? Like, it's not always morbid, okay? I'm just saying it's not always morbid, but most of the time it's kind of like that. But, like, most of the time, I'm like, what if I did a backflip right here, right now? Despite not even knowing how to do a backflip. What if I just did it? Just to do it, okay? Sometimes I'm in public, right? And I'm just, like, picking up a fruit. And I'm like, what if I just threw this into the air? Like, I'm holding a piece of fruit, just smelling it, trying to see if it's good. What if I just threw it up into the air? I just walked away. What if I just fucking threw a piece of apple up into the air, walked away, and then just let it fall? Like, I know the consequences. Like, I know I'm gonna have to clean that up. I'm gonna have to pay for it. I'm gonna have to apologize to the employees, okay? I know that this is gonna be the consequence, but, like, what if, okay? It's always the what ifs that are in my head. I'm like, okay, what if I just don't go to school, okay? What if I just drop out of school? What if I just stop being alive, okay? Stop that, Quinn. You don't need to keep on saying that, okay? This point is already made. Don't say that anymore. But anyways, like, what if I just stop going to school and I just drop out and just go to a cabin right now, okay? What if I just move to a cabin out in fucking Wisconsin with no fucking Wi-Fi signal, with no fucking nothing, and just live on my feces for the rest of the year? What would happen to me mentally, and what would happen to me spiritually? Have you guys ever thought like that, okay? Because there have been some times in my life where I'm just like, what if I just made a cabin? I don't even know how to make a cabin. I don't even know how to fucking play Minecraft correctly, much less going outside living survival like, okay? So I don't even know where that like concept went in my mind, but I'm like, what if I just left everything behind? I just left all of my worldly possessions. I left this room. I left everything, okay? The only thing I'm taking with me is my car and maybe my state ID, okay? Maybe some of them, like my documents, just in case. And just left, okay? And just left. I like completely just break everything up. I leave my phone here. I leave everything here. And then I just go out to a cabin, just abandon a cabin out of fucking nowhere. And I just live there. And I self-sustain. I like go out and fucking hunt deer, moose, goose, something. Like, what if I just did that? And I just like spend most of my time just like staring at the window and just contemplating life and just thinking about how shitty my life is. And then, you know, just go fishing the other day, you know? Like, what if I just did that? But then I'm just like, no. You can't do that, bro. Like, you cannot do that. Like, I have never, like, lived a day where I did not have access to my phone or my computer or whatever the fuck, okay? So I know deep in my heart, deep right here, right? Like, that is not what I want to do, because I like technology, I like this life, and I like my room, I like my parents, I like my house. But there's just some days, man. Just some days that cottagecore fantasy just be hitting. I don't know. You guys get like that too? I feel like a lot of you guys have got that too, because I've heard some things online, okay? I'm online. I know how you guys think, how you smart people think, and it seems like the cabin thing is a very, very, like, popular thing that a lot of people fantasize about, especially with the rise of, like, fucking, like, cottagecore and whatnot. I think that a lot of people want to, like, escape the life of capitalism and live a life of just homesteading. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to move away, okay? Yeah. But yeah, this is how I am as a person, and I'm sure a lot of people are like that too. But yeah, back to the topic of me getting overwhelmed with people. I mean, it's not like horrible. I've been able to recharge these last couple of days. Like, I was not doing too well the last couple of days. Like it's not like I was like, you know, but like I was just feeling really sluggish and not like too well. Like, every time I wake up I would feel tired. Every time I would go to bed I feel tired. Like, obviously, but like, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, every time I did something, it just felt like I just was like running on like this much energy, right? It just felt like I was like running on like little gas, or like just I just needed to fill up my tank. And I don't know what happened, but like I'm feeling fine now. Like, I didn't skip any of my medications or anything like that. Well, medications being my vitamins, okay? Vitamins. But like, I think I'm fine now. I just needed like just that time alone to just kind of recharge. I was watching some Futurama, and that shit fix something up here. I did a little bit of baking, which kind of grounded me because that's something I like to do when I'm like feeling overwhelmed. I like to bake. And I think that really helped me ground myself a little bit because it's like, okay, Quinn, you're here, you're doing things, and this is like the stuff that you're making is tangible. You're able to eat these cookies, you're able to eat this bread, like you're able to, this and that. So I think that really helped me a lot. And I think that like, I just need to stop talking for a couple of days. You guys ever get like that when you like feel like you talk so much that you're just hogging all of the talking space? So you just mute for like a couple of days. Yeah. So I was mute. Well, not mute, but I was like pretty quiet for the rest of the time being. And now I feel relatively fine. Not like great. Obviously, I think I'm probably like when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna fucking hate my life again. Just kidding. I'm not gonna feel too great. But right now I'm feeling fine. But yeah, hold on. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I was hanging out with my friend the other day, and we were like making food, like kimchi or something, and I just felt so low energy. Like I know that I could be more like up, like more energetic, but there's just something in me that like I feel like I get like that because I just don't have any thoughts in my head. Okay, I feel like the only times I ever get like this energetic or like super like giddy or like super like energetic and happy and shit is when I have thoughts running through my head. But like I think for the last couple of days, I just was so burnt out of like thinking that I just didn't have anything up there. So when I was hanging out with my friend, I wanted to like talk more, but I was just so fucking drained. I don't know what it was. Like I was just so drained, and like I was glad to have her there. I was really happy to have her there. But it was just like I just felt like I was like inconveniencing her because like when you hang out with somebody, you're obviously supposed to like not give them entertainment, but you're supposed to like bounce off of each other's energy and like kind of have fun and stuff like that. But like for me, it was just, I mean, for me personally, I was just like very low energy. Like I was happy like hang out with her, and I was happy to have her company, but it was just like I felt like I wasn't giving her like the energy back, because she was being fairly like energetic, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm not able to give this energy back. Like I'm feeling well, but I'm just not like up there, because I don't have a lot of like the mental whatever the fuck's up here, right? And so yeah, I felt kind of bad because the night was kind of quiet, and I was like, this is Christmas, man. We should be having more fun, but sorry about that. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, I'm fine now. And I'm supposed to hang out with my friends again sometime this week for New Year's, and that's gonna be a lot. Well, probably not a lot, but like I'm probably gonna have to like chill out for a couple of days after that. But then I start work after that as well, and I have to get I just have a lot of duties right now. But yeah, so that's just who I am as a yeah. I don't know if other introverts get like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of introverts get like that. I've seen like some shit online about like having that like social battery where once it's depleted, you need to recharge, because like for a lot of extroverts, they don't really understand the concept of like needing to relax and being by yourself, because I think a lot of extroverts don't understand that like some people enjoy being alone by themselves and enjoy like time by themselves. I think that people who are constantly like being stimulated by people around them are used to having that like companionship, and then so when they don't have it, they get bored and they get sad. But for people who are used to that experience of being alone and being content with oneself, if you will, I think that's like that's like, it's like opposite effect. If you're not used to something, it's not something that you're like accustomed to. The fuck, I don't know. But I always kind of wanted to be an extrovert, like always be like on the go and stuff, but then I'm just like, no, I kind of like being an introvert. I like the time to myself. I like being alone. I like chilling out and just doing whatever the fuck I want. Like I don't always have to be up and about and always dicking around. I like just sitting there thinking, pondering, not thinking of good stuff, but just things. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for now. I've been rambling on a lot recently. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. Yeah. All right, that's all I gotta say. All right, kisses.